Hey guys, welcome to this week's guitar lesson. I'm George. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe for more lessons, more content. You know the whole shebang. But anyways, before we start, I want to thank Zounds.com for sending me such beautiful guitars as a Gibson ES335, the satin version. Absolutely love it, and that's what I'm going to be showing you guys a lesson today. So what we're going to work on is a way to develop finger independence. Now this isn't a super fancy show-offy exercise, but I noticed a few of my students this week were struggling with some of finger independence, and I'm going to show you how to build that using this exercise. Okay. Now if you want to support the channel even more, please go ahead and buy the PDF down below. It's $1, and it'll be through PayPal. Once you finish the PayPal, it's going to be a direct download into your computer, into your downloads folder. Excuse me, some allergies going on down here in West Texas. Okay, so what I want you to do first is take your left hand, or whatever hand you're fretting with, and I want you to go to 5th position, fifth fret here, and you're gonna just touch the 3rd string. Okay, I'm not pushing down, so you'll notice there I'm kind of pushing down the strings. Here I'm just touching the string. Okay, it's almost like I'm just resting, using it as like a navigational point per se. So what we're gonna do is take your first finger, and we're going to play 5th string and then 2nd string. And watch, we're going to go back and forth without moving anything else. I want you just to focus on moving your finger, the designated finger that we're going to use. So you'll notice that I'm not going to be moving my wrist here on my shoulder. Okay, the other fingers aren't going to move. It's simply just my index finger. So what I'm going to do is play 5th string and then 2nd string. And so for the 2nd string, I usually just hybrid pick it, and I pick it with my middle finger here on my right hand. Not a big deal if you do or don't. It's not necessarily a right hand exercise. This is strictly for left hand finger independence, okay? So if you pick it, or if you just even want to thumb pick and index, totally fine. Doesn't matter. So let's try this. So we're going to have index. And I want you to go back and forth. Get used to it. Practice it. The notes should be nice and short. Okay, you'll notice that they are short, and the finger arrives to the note kind of before the beat. So if we have the beat 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Now I want you to try 2nd finger. And again, no other fingers are moving. And the rest of the fingers are still just lightly touching the 3rd string. Okay, we're going to move on to the 3rd finger. This one's harder. Yeah, that's a good little workout. And finally, pinky. So pinky's tricky because it's shorter. So I want you to make sure that you have the same hand position, and all you're doing is moving pinky. I don't want to see, all this or anything happening with the wrist, elbow, shoulder, any of that. Okay, this should just be strictly pinky. Cool, you get the idea. So each of those, I want you to work those out quite a bit. Okay, do them as you're watching TV, as your, mundane activities. You can easily do that, and you'll see that this independence, your fingers, will be much better. So we're going to take it up one more notch. Check this out. So now I want you to take your first finger, and we're putting it on the 5th string where it's supposed to go, and 2nd finger now on the second string. So that would be second finger, 6th fret, first finger, 5th. And we're going to alternate them. So they're moving together. They're in sync with each other. So instead of going something like, right, they're not in sync together. They got to be moving at the same time. And again, nothing else is moving but those fingers. So now we're also going to try 1, 3. That one's pretty tricky here. Now 1, 4. Cool. That one's a little tricky to find the exact spot there because your first finger can easily reach and your second can't. So it's very easy to start making this motion, and we want to avoid that. Okay, we want to avoid that and just try to keep it as you don't want to move anything else but your fingers as possible. Okay, and now we're going to try second and third. Okay, now this is where it starts getting even trickier. We got second and third fingers. Sounds a little bit like Jaws, a little bit. And then we're going to try second and fourth. And then last but not least, third and fourth, probably like final boss style, right? This one's even tough for me. Need to go back to this one. So speed doesn't matter. Just make sure that both fingertips are arriving at the same time, okay, where they need to go. So yeah, that should help a lot with your finger independence, guys. Let me know in the comments if it does help you. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you found a different approach to doing this. And of course, these are all just kind of things that I've learned through tradition and through kind of making them my own as well. Again, if you please support the channel, please like, subscribe. Check out our buddies over at zounds.com. And also, if you feel obliged, please purchase that PDF. It'll help a lot. Thanks a bunch, guys. Have a good one. Take care. Be safe.